so part of my team just asked me, we were just approved by the SEC and FINRA to open up our very first investment fund, which is a Reg A fund. And as I'm talking about this openly inside of our organization, a lot of my team are asking me, what does that mean? What is a Reg A fund? I basically kind of break this down for us a little bit, Ken. So I thought I would do a quick video to kind of break that down a little bit. We have now been approved by the federal government. SEC and FINRA are the two biggest regulatory governing bodies here, that we can go and start a fund. So we had to go through an entire process over, I guess, almost 18 months, my partners, business partners and I, of where we apply and to get approved to go off and be able to collect up to $40 million from outside investors. This is a very, very highly regulated situation, right? The government's trying to protect people where they don't get taken advantage of, right? So you got to get all the licensing and everything in place to do that. So we've gone through that entire process. Normally people would do a Reg D fund, and what that means is that you could only raise money from accredited investors. And accredited investors are, again, just from a layman's term, are individuals who, because of their net worth, have been able to prove and document that they have the wherewithal to make the investment. And so that they are in a financial position to do it. They're not putting their last dollar in. They're not, rubbing two nickels together to throw it into some speculative type thing, right? Those are accredited investors, again, that have gone through a process, a questionnaire where they have validated through an affidavit that, yes, I'm accredited and I can do this. That's what a Reg D is. A Reg A is a fund that allows more of the common folks like us to actually get involved, right? Where we can go off and take in or make investments for as little as $10,000 into a Reg A fund and still get the same kind of returns, but we're not quote unquote high net worth individuals that have to be accredited to get involved. So it allows everybody to kind of play, or more, I should say, a broader audience to play in the game and to get access to these types of investments without having to go and build their net worth before they could ever do that. So that's the difference, right? From a layman's perspective. So we've been able to get a Reg A fund put together. We're going to have the ability over the next few months to raise up to $40 million. We're then going to be able to turn around and operate that fund. You operate that fund as a business. And so now that capital, we are deploying that money into real estate assets, right? Out there and making that money work for us and our investors. And so we all win then. So once the money is deployed, once it's getting action, once it's going, the investors are making a return on it and the company makes a return on it, and then everybody's winning. So the people that are investing in it, they get the opportunity to invest directly with us, with me, my team, which people have been asking us to do this for years. They want to get into a situation to where they can get into the same deals that we get into. It also, from our standpoint, allows us access to more capital for us to go off and make bigger investments, bigger plays, do more liquidity to go off and do bigger deals. And that's again why somebody would go off and raise a fund, go through all the hundreds of thousands of dollars in the months and all the time, effort, energy, all the brain damage to do that. Why somebody would actually do that is because, again, of the ability to suddenly not have to worry about going and raising bank financing to do deals. We can do that. We can do these types of deals without having to go to banks, right? We can now become our own private lender, go out there and loan this money out there into deals with investors that we know are going to do the right thing with the money, right? So there's a lot of different ways that this works for everybody out there on each side. Why we do it as a company and why our investors would want to jump into it, because they're sitting there like, hey, I get to leverage Kent, I get to leverage his knowledge, his team, his access to deals, his deal flow, and he gets to protect my investment. So everybody wins. Hopefully that helps. Take care.